Hello, I'm Luna, and this is my first ever Runescape series. I'm about to complete old school Runescape while only doing one task at a time. Will I ever end up completing all of them? I don't know, but there's only one way to find out. This is Taskman. I have a couple ideas for my display name. I really hope they're not taken. They're not very original ideas, but there's something. Tasklunaaa. Oh, first try. Our series has officially started. Here we are, as the typical bot that you would find in the Revenant Caves, taking all your fucking Runite rocks. I think this looks fucking identical to my Iron Man account that I already have. I kind of want to get my layout back. No, not this one. Oh, the game is so small. I cannot fucking believe people play like that. That is crazy to me. Hello, I'm editing Luna. In the video, I explained this really bad, so I'm gonna re-explain it here. If you already know what Taskman is, or you've seen Nooblet's series already, feel free to skip this timestamp. If you do not already know what Taskman is, you get a list of tasks from a given difficulty to complete. We're gonna start on easy. Once you complete 100% of those tasks, you can move on to the next difficulty. And as for the rules, you are not allowed to complete other quests or skills outside of your given tasks. I'm gonna try and complete tasks only with what I have on me or in my bank. If I ever need coins, there are methods for that, such as selling to a shop. Whatever I collect from my tasks, I am allowed to keep, and I'll try and follow the order to complete my tasks of shop, drop, skill, and quest. If I need something purchasable from a shop, I will do that. If I cannot do that, I can get it from a monster drop. If not, I will skill to get it. And lastly, I will complete a quest to get my task done. Honestly, there's a lot of rules to this, so I will link all the rules down in the description below. Okay, back to the video. I wanted to give a big shout out to Nooblet. And Tedious for their permission to do this series. I have been a big fan of Nooblet, watching his series over the past 7 months, and I am very excited to start one of my own. So thank you again to those two. Their links will be linked down in the description. I would heavily recommend checking them out. I did not already mention, but I am currently playing as a hardcore Iron Man. This is not going to last long, most likely. I have died many a times on my Iron Man just to randomly AFKing things. I'm kind of scared for my first role. I haven't really looked through the tasks beforehand. I don't even know where to spin this. Give me a second. Oh my fucking god, I figured it out. Thank God, I've been at this for like 15 fucking minutes. I'm very new to content creation, especially on Runescape. This is my first ever Runescape video, actually. So I'm really hoping everything works out properly and fine. I think it is finally time to roll our first task and see what we get. I'm very scared and very intimidated, but we're just gonna have to hold our breath and see what we get. Good luck, us! Whoa, it's so scary! The wilderness? Easy? We're not keeping our hardcore's gone. Our hardcore status is so gone. Okay, I don't even know what we're supposed to do for the diary. I guess it's time to open up our trusty little quest helper. We need to get 15 agility, 21 magic, 15 mining, and finish Enter the Abyss, which I also need to finish Rune Mysteries for. We have a fucking task on our hands. So I guess we should finish the quests first, just in case they give us any XP. Which they just give us rune crafting XP and a quest point. Huge! Rune Mysteries, it doesn't seem like I need anything I do not remember this quest at heckin' all. I think, okay, I don't think agility is gonna be that bad. Magic might be. Shit, we should have collected the free ones over in Lumbridge. Okay, that's okay. I didn't even need to walk to Varrock. Well, we get to go claim our runes now. Hooray! And that is also our first ever runes on the account. Hooray! Big upgrades. Dude, we gotta run all the way to the Wizard's Tower and then to Varrock. No, this quest is evil. This is the barrier of entry to getting into Runescape. God, I'm excited to get a task where we get Graceful. I have no idea when that is or where that is. Oh my god, I'm getting mugged. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my hardcore status already. No. I have a friend of mine who made a hardcore Iron Man. He was playing CSGO and playing his Runescape at the same time. When he was running to the Varrock magic shop to buy more runes, he got into a CSGO match, and so he had to accept the match, and he tabbed out for a little while outside of the magic shop, and he ended up getting killed by a mugger. That honestly feels like how I'm gonna end up going out here. I'm also really happy I don't have to remember what any of these quests do, because shoutouts to my boy Alien Food. I know he'll fill me in with all of his vast knowledge. I'm actually gonna do some research. Oh, are we can do these, right? All random events are fine to complete. Okay, awesome, so I'm allowed to do this. Okay, big money, no whammies? Surely I get something good from this. Not really what we needed, but I guess it's something. It is in fact better than nothing. Can you imagine that? You finish the entire maze and he just like flips you off at the end. There goes 2 minutes of your time. Fuck you. Okay, keep my eyes open for muggers. This fucker right here. Let's close the door behind me. Do I want to buy some runes? No, but I got a package from fucking Narnia. Here you go. Dude, he wants me to go all the way back. Oh my god, this guy is an asshole. Alright, here you go, your fucking notes. Can you give me my XP now? I don't even get XP, I forgot. Oh, thanks for nothing. I'm leaving. I'm slow walking out of here just to show you how upset I am. Well, I finally suppose it's time. And the hardcore finally steps over the wilderness ditch. Okay, we're gonna try and make this fast and painless as possible. I think these guys hit a 4. Hello. I can't even log out. I'm just gonna ignore them. They're bots. They're bots anyways. Hello. Hello. Wait, is this even what I'm supposed to do? Hold on. I think that's it. I think that's all I had to do. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye, guys. Not the cleanest. Not the cleanest run. We're gonna lose this within a week. Oh my god, yo, what's up, dude? I saw your brother. He was out in the wilderness. You might get PK'd. You might wanna check in on him. Oh, thanks! An orb! You're trusting me with a lot of power here. I just made my account like a couple minutes ago. I think our 30 minutes are finally up. I think we get an extra 30 casts of airstrike. Oh my god. Oh, right, I have to drop these. You already have some of these. No I don't. We need to go all the way to East Ardoyne? How am I gonna get past the White Wolf Mountain? What's my best plan of action? What I could do... I kind of want to take this ship over. Oh, I have no coins. I'm gonna see if I could do something real fast. I'm not really good at making up plans. So we're gonna... auto-retaliate! What are you doing there, mister? You don't even have the wines. You have the wines. Hello. Can you take these? Can you take these? Hey, Django, never mind. Can you take these? Never mind, I hate you. I hate you so much. Oh, you know what? I have a secondary idea that might be a lot easier. We're gonna use this as our good main food supplies. I still kind of want to get money to go across. It's just 30 coins to go over to Brimhaven or whatever the heck. You know what? There's a magic shop over here. Can I sell some of my runes to get over to Ardoyne? Hello. Hello, Betty. Can you take these? 2 coins each! Oh my blessed days. Goodbye. Here's some cabbages just in case you're hungry. Thank goodness gracious, we're here. We have figured out our first hurdle. Thank you. Goodbye. Rune crafting level 9. Our first ever levels on the account. That's so nice to see. Unfortunately, we're not gonna do shit with that for so long. I'm gonna care about agility and mining first. Magic, I'll come back to in a bit. Okay, this was a bit of a silly question, but I believe it would make sense that I'm allowed to keep the ores that I get from mining. We just need a pickaxe. Actually, you know what? I could just grab one from the tutor. I completely forgot about that. You give me a pickaxe, right? Oh no. Okay, not good. Not good. Wait, did he? Oh. Thanks. I guess it's time. We will be here for a while. Holy shit, that's the first clue scroll. That is the first clue scroll on the account. I might go do this right now. We're not allowed to open the caskets until we get a task. But I believe getting beginner clue scrolls is a part of the tasks. Yeah, get 3 unique from beginner clues. I'm gonna go complete this right now because we're gonna need a ton of fucking caskets in the future. Okay, that was a nice little spoon feed from Giles. We finally got money. Oh my fucking god, I forgot that you need a spade. Where do I buy a spade from? Okay, so I got a Charlie the Tramp clue, which is very fucking scary. If I am unable to buy this item from a shop, I think I just have to drop my beginner clue. Okay, I got leather chaps. Nuts! I need access to the ranging guild, which will not happen for a while. That's so unfortunate. From here on out, I did something absolutely disastrous. I have 2 hours of footage, and I did not realize my mic was unplugged. So, instead, you get post-Luna commentary. Hooray! I then finished up my level 15 mining, which honestly wasn't that bad. It only took me like an hour, and I like instantly moved on to agility. Honestly, getting these early game agility levels have been so nice. There's only a slight difference in your run regen, but it is still like remarkable. And just like the awesome little content creator I am, I completely forgot to take a picture of my level 15 agility. This also only took like 15 minutes. Again, I'm sorry if I accidentally miss bits like this. I'm very new to content creation. I'm so sorry. But here, at least you can have this awesome little image that says I did it. I then moved on to my next task, magic. Oh fucking boy, magic. I thankfully collected some runes from the magic tutor over in Lumbridge, so I had a little bit to start out, but it was not gonna get me to 21 magic. So here, pull up the chalkboard. We're gonna set a fucking game plan. Or I guess, half-baked game plan. I'm creating more of a plan after editing this than I actually did recording this. Okay, so we're gonna use all of our runes, trading magic in Lumbridge. I should have done it on the cows give me more supplies, but I only learned that halfway through. And then after we use all of our runes, I think it's time to take on the Stronghold of Security. This gives us 10k coins, which is like the perfect amount to get our magic training done. The only problem though is getting through the Stronghold. There's a bunch of mobs in here that could just easily one-shot you if you're not careful enough, so we gotta make sure we really watch our step in there. I did some super quick magic trading, starting on goblins, then switching to cows when I realized they give me more stuff, but at least I got some super cool fashionscape. I also ended up getting another beginner clue, but unfortunately, this fucking guy still needs another item, so I dropped it and colored it, just so I know when this clue step comes up. We ended up getting to 10 magic, which isn't bad, but still a whiles away from where we needed to be. And then finally, it was time. I went and picked some potatoes, and I was ready to enter the stronghold of security. This fit goes unbelievably hard. The first couple floors were not that bad. It was kind of just strolling through, eating potatoes whenever I felt scared. And don't get me wrong, I have my 10k. It is right here in my inventory. But this 4th floor, this gives you fancy boots. So I decided to give my shot at it. But little did I know, this fucking ghost guy right here had another story for me. I did not see him in front of the door. And there goes my hardcore. Well, good thing this series was not banking off me being a hardcore. I have been accidentally foreshadowing all video and it finally happens here. At least that makes the wilderness a lot less stressful. Carrying on from our silly little mistake, we ended up in Varrock and we got our staff as well as a bunch of runes. Yippee! I decided to get a staff of water because there's this little lesser demon dude in the wizard tower, and now with the new elemental weakness, I just shred through this guy. So I ended up staying here until 21 magic. Again, I forgot to capture the level on video, but here's the image. And now we had all the requirements to beat the easy wilderness diary, but we still had one more hurdle. We need to get to the Chaos rune crafting altar, and there's only really 2 ways of doing that. Through the Chaos altar in the wilderness, or the Abyss. The former isn't really a possibility as we need to get a Chaos talisman, which is way out of our reach, but the Abyss comes with its own problems. How the fuck do I get through the Abyss? I have tried once and this was my first attempt. It didn't go too well. In the meanwhile, while I think of a solution, I just ended up doing all the other wilderness tasks. They were honestly pretty mind-numbing and boring, but at least I saw a cool fight at the Chaos Altar. I didn't stick it out to the end, I don't know who won, I don't really care. But this all leads us back to the Chaos Altar. How the fuck are we Fuck it, we ball! I wish you could hear the pure joy in my voice after I just completely brute forced that. It's done. That was the last task of the Wilderness Diary. As I thought we were not able to keep our hardcore, but who really cares? I fucking did it. I don't even care anymore. Which means all that's left is to talk to the guy and finish our diary task. All that's left really is to spin again. It's time for a new task roll, and as we spin, I want to thank you all again for watching this episode. And I'll see you guys when we get 45 Slayer.